All right, shalom, shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakwakwadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the for elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to this truth with our sincerity. All right, the title of this lesson is going to be, all right, Perpetual Hatred, man. All right, Perpetual Hatred, right? Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred for Jake, man. All right. You know, when you go into that word perpetual, right, it means never ending, everlasting, right? They have a never ending, hatred for Jake, man. Right. And I got a couple clips, a couple things I want to hit here. All right. But, right here, I'm going to play this clip real quick. This is a clip from TikTok, right? It's a real short clip, but I want you to see this interaction right here. It's 12 seconds long.
One help. Oh, you. Start running, I'm gonna shoot you. Start running. Start running.
You just see, I got you on camera, so you going.
One help.
Right? So as we see right here, you got these Jakes, that's just chilling, hanging out outside. Cop comes up to them, and I believe this is in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Cop runs up to them and says, "Start running, I'm gonna shoot you." Right? And when you look at this cop's face on this thing, right? He's just grinning, man. Look at him.
Start running, I'm gonna shoot you.
He got that smirk on his face.
Start running. Start running.
Right? He got that smirk on his face. He's having a blast, hand on the gun, right? Ready to gun Jake down. Right? This just goes to show you that perpetual hatred that these devils have for us, man. That's why whenever you interact, with these officers, or you get pulled over, whatever the case may be as peaceable as possible, man. Because they're looking for any reason to try to put you to death, man. Right? Like the scripture says, agree with thine adversary quickly. As a matter of fact, I'll grab that. This is Matthew the 5th chapter, verse 25. It reads, agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Right? So agree with thine adversary quickly, man. A lot of times you see Jake be trying to argue, be trying to go back and forth, this, that, and the third. Nah, F that, man. Agree with thine adversary quickly, man. Because you gonna get situations like this, man. Right? And when I did a little bit more research on this situation, right, there was, even additional clips where you see Jake was just basically talking shit. It was like, hey, F you, this, that, and the third. And, they were upset with reason due to, this devil approaching them, trying to automatically put him in the cuffs. And their reason for that was, oh, there was a disturbance, and, they're famous saying you fit the description, man. Right?
I got you on camera, so you going.
Right? I'll play one more time.
Oh, you. Start running, I'm gonna shoot you. Start running. Start running.
You just see, I got you on camera, so you going.
Perpetual hatred, man, that these devils have for Jake. And yet here we are in Babylon, America, where you still have Jake trying to befriend these devils. You still have Jake thinking that these devils are their friends. Like the scripture says, never trust thine enemy, man. Right? Right? The wicked can't go to sleep unless they do wicked, man. Right? They'll come to you peaceable like they're your friend, but inwardly, they just want to do harm unto you. Right? That is the characteristics, the genetics, all right, of these devils, man. Okay. Another thing I want to hit too, right? There's this streamer guy, right? He's pretty viral, right? His name is Chud the Builder, right? And let me pause this. His name is Chud the Builder, right? And this happened today. He said, Chud the Builder has been charged with attempted murder, employing a firearm, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. Chud is currently facing over 25 years in prison and is being held in the Montgomery County Jail in Tennessee. Right. So for those of you that don't know who this individual is, right, you got this devil named Chud the Builder, and basically what he does, he goes around, trying to get Jake to act out. He'd be like, oh, look at this guy over here chimping out, out here being like, oh, you niggers, all these different type of things, man, trying to get a reaction out of Jake. And ultimately what happened, he bumped into the right one. And what did he do? This Chud the Builder got put out a gun and shot the guy, man. So he goes out there trying to get Jake to act out, get a reaction from them, and all the guys of freedom of speech. Okay. And he always let them know, I got a gun on me. He be macing these people. Right. But yet he bumped into the right one. This individual did not care about a gun, about mace, put them hands on him. And this guy went to shoot him. Right. And I'm going to play this clip too. Right here. Oh, no, this is not the one. Hold on. Right. This is the one. Yep. Here we go. Right. So in this clip, what's happening, this is, the altercation with the police after, the whole thing with the shooting happening came in the middle of the fight. They came, put him apart. You see his hat over here in the background. Got him running, calling for help. Back up. He already shot the guy. Right. And what it says right here on the caption, Nashville witness footage shows Chud the Builder tackling a black man that he had shot following an altercation outside the court hearing before being sworn by police. All right. So really in this video, you see him tackling the guy. They come, pull him off after he already shot him. And there's even other clips of him, on the police, ultimately being in that boy who cried wolf kind of spirit, man. Trying to play victim, But yeah, here it is. They're saying they ain't ready to charge him, for attempted murder. Going to show you the perpetual hatred of these devils, man. And this guy, Chud the Builder, already got outed by being a sodomite, man. He was having, Jake women, do all types of abominable acts unto him, man. Right. So he was outed for being a sodomite. Again, Jake out here thinking that these devils is their friends, man. Right. They may smile in your face. They may ha kiki with you. But inwardly, they hate you, man. And really, in a time when shit hit the fan and all hell break loose in this place, Jake really about to see the true tendencies of these devils. They really about to see how these devils truly feel about them, man. Right? Because you have people being civilized now, right? Because they think about, the law and order, consequences, going to jail, careers getting ruined, cancel culture, all these things. But when it's Jacob's trouble, all hell break loose. No one's caring about a job. No one's caring about going to jail. No one's caring about any of these other things. What's going to happen? You're going to see the true tendencies come out, how they truly feel come out. You're going to see these race riots, man, race wars, man. Okay, you got people that's, backing this guy up, man. You got these devils that's backing him up. Right? Get this in Ezekiel 35:5. It reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. 1 second. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. All right. So these devils have had a perpetual hatred, with Jake. Shit, honestly, from the womb. From the womb, when Esau and Jacob was in the womb, they were fighting, man. All right, going all the way back to Genesis, man. To this day, that hatred is still there, never ending, perpetual. Okay, and we see it with the first clip with that police officer coming up to him, just talking about, "Run, I'm gonna shoot you." We see it with this individual, Chud the Builder, that's going around, antagonizing Jake, and then ultimately now he done shot at Jake. These things is ultimately just chess pieces, not even chess pieces, but dominoes, that's leading to, the times that we're entering into, man. These devils are getting more and more, I guess you could say, aggressive in a sense, man. Let me get this. It's in Psalms 58:3. It reads, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." Right? These devils are wicked from the womb. Right? And when you see this Chud the Builder guy, right, when he was, he was on, I believe he was on stream, but it was recorded of the conversation he was having with the police. He was playing victim, saying it as if he didn't do nothing wrong, as if it was on the Jake guy. But in reality, he was the one antagonizing it. He was the one that walked up to him, But hey, this just goes to show you the perpetual hatred that is continually had, for Jake from these devils, man. And it's going to get a lot worse as we get closer to the end. And at times of Jacob's trouble, we're going to see these true emotions and feelings of these devils come out. They're not going to hide it, right? Because these devils truly hate us, man. And Jake need to get it through their stiff necks, their hard heads, and understand that these are not your friends, man. These are truly your enemies, man. Natural born enemies at that. But hey, I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect of Israel. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakwakadash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of great mills for well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the full electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, listening on to this truth with our sincerity. Until next time, Shalom, and a ball, Kwame Sharala, Shalom.